Maniac. Hi. Well, same to you, buddy. Some of these guys, not exactly friendly.
Nah, forget it. Hey, how about that bioconvergence chemist? Was she friendly or friendly fire?
Well,
Attention. All personnel without level 5 security clearance leave the flight deck immediately. There will be no unauthorized access to the flight deck until further notice.
pretty soon we're gonna need a hall pass just to use the head. Wonder who's coming aboard.
Beats me.
Well, since I'm not feeling very welcome around here, I'm gonna go get myself a libation up at the lounge. Coming?
I don't feel like spending time in the brig. I need to see what's going on.
I'll stick around.
Paulson doesn't look like he gives guys much slack. I'll be sure to visit you in the brig.
Well, you never know. You know, I might get lucky. They might send another biochemist my way.
Suit yourself.
This is certainly unexpected.
Things haven't been progressing as anticipated, Captain.
Colonel Blair, report to the briefing room immediately. This is an emergency. Colonel Blair, report... Colonel Blair, report to the briefing...
Gentlemen, we have a critical situation. Captain Eisen has stolen the shuttle and fled to Lexington.
There has to be some explanation.
We have reason to believe he's been feeding information to Border World's intelligence these past weeks. That's why he was relieved of command. But we had hoped to bring him in quietly and simply pull the plug on his indiscretions. My guess is he knew we were on to him.
Is Captain Eisen piloting the shuttle?
Unfortunately, the captain seems to have enlisted the aid of Major Todd Marshall.
Maniac?
Gentlemen, I know this is difficult since you are old comrades, but this is a deadly breach of security. If the current tensions erupt into war, the information Captain Eisen might have could do us serious damage. The Confederation has never needed you more.
Do we have a heading?
Unfortunately, his destination is still undetermined. These are your wingmen. Your ships have been prepped, and ordnance has already been committed. You must bring William Eisen back.
Sir, if Captain Eisen's already taken these steps, I doubt he'll come back willingly.
Use any means necessary, Colonel. Captain Eisen must not be allowed to leave this system. He must not be allowed to rendezvous with Border World forces. Dismissed!
I'm not firing on the captain. I'm going with him. You with me?
I knew something was up there. Let's go.
Fight's a good fight, Pardon the Tiger. I'm with you too, sir.
Colonel, you better follow us. Otherwise, you'll miss the boat.
Enemy near. Autopilot not allowed.
What's your status? Ain't got a care in the world, good buddy. What's your status? This cat is scratch-free. What's your status? Ain't got a care in the world, good buddy. Paulson ain't gonna let us just waltz away.
Break and attack.
I'm going for it, Colonel.
Break and attack.
Time to earn my pay. Send out
Break and attack.
I'm going for it, Colonel.
Break and attack.
Time to earn my pay.
You don't have any idea what it means to me that you boys came along for this ride. We're landing on the BWS Intrepid. Now, I don't think you'll get clearance going in the other direction. Make it quick, too. We're jumping out as soon as you land. And thanks. Hits.
We need more retard foam on the top deck!
Forget it! Any more use down here in the missile bay! Medics in here!
Check him!
Get the medics here! Get a stretcher!
Come on, let's give him a hand.
Get a stretcher! Get a stretcher! Keep on that detail! Got that thing squared up?
Yeah!
All right, it's good.
We're on the other side!
Excuse me. Captain Eisen from the Lexington?
We got you just in time. Keep that detail right there. We weren't gonna wait on that jump.
It's like you guys ran into some trouble.
We had a surprise visit from a conflict frigate and her escorts. This is Colonel Jacob Manley. I'm Colonel Tamara Farnsworth.
I recognize those names as Panther and Hawk.
The Astoria system.
That's right. Near the famous Heart of the Tiger.
Look, I'd love to stand here and play get to know you, but just stay right there. We got some problems to take care of.
If you can direct us to Captain Dominguez, he's expecting you.
Captain Dominguez was on the bridge during the attack.
He didn't make it. Anybody on the bridge or in the bays didn't survive. 2/3 of the crew.
Captain Dominguez did brief us on your possible defection.
Your deal is with him, though. We gotta talk things over with the crew before you guys get too cozy, understood? We'll finish this later.
Come on, we could use some extra hands.
I fought with Captain Dominguez 40 years ago during the Venice offensive. Now he's dead at the hands of one of his own? What is all of this coming to?
I was hoping you'd be able to tell me. I've turned my back on Confed. Paulson said you were a spy.
A detective, maybe. They were feeding us a lot of bogus information. The last couple of days, I've been checking out mission data. Coded transmissions
fleet movements. I've got all the information right here. This could stop a full-blown war.
But you don't know what it means?
Well, some of the pieces are missing, but what I do know is this. This clash between the border world and Confed is being provoked by certain elements within Confed.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because I have no idea who they are. All I knew was that my defection could end up being suicidal. I couldn't ask you to put yourself in that position. You had to decide that for yourself when the time came.
I made my choice, sir. I have no regrets.
Well, Colonel, I hope you never do.
One more, come on.
Listen, I'm gonna get up top, see if they need any help.
Yeah, I'll lend out a hand down here.